Hey there everyone, Michelle here. Today, it's Thursday, so Thursday is going to be our video day. I am at Beverly's section of the store. I'm going to go through the items in the store that she has and then zoom in on prices and measurements. And I have my dog Obi with me today, and she is already whining. We've only been here like 3 minutes. Okay, so first we're going to start here on Beverly's oak. She calls it a dresser. It's almost the size of a washstand. That's the height of it. Basically, it would look beautiful with a wash bowl on top, or as a little petite server in your dining room, maybe with your tea set on it. Or I think it would look gorgeous next to a bed. Like if you had a nice sizable queen size, king size bed, I think it would make a beautiful side table nightstand. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in on the wood. There is Beverly's information, and you can contact her if you're interested. She also has a set of Shakespeare's works, $10 each book. There's her information. Okay. She has a beautiful table here. For some reason, she did not leave the tag on that, but there's her number. If you're interested in this desk, this is a sticker on there that you can easily peel off. This table has pretty curved legs. It's very solid. But I noticed that she, for some reason, moved the tag somewhere and I couldn't find it. Okay, now we're down to a vintage footstool. Pretty cool. All right. We have a live edge, handmade side table. Price and information on that. And if you remember, I'm showing you all the information on the piece because at this time we can't have you in the store, and so therefore you can call each vendor that's listed, like on this little drop leaf table. There's Beverly's phone number and there's other measurements and the prices, so you can get as much information out of it as we possibly can give you right now without you being able to come in. We have an old Whiting Milk Company beverage box. Beverly also has this really adorable, this minty green color is so cute on this cottage style table. And there's her information on that. And then, so let's say you do buy a piece. What happens? Well, where we're at is that we'll mark it sold and you guys can pick it up as soon as the ban is lifted. We're all hoping the ban will be listed as soon as possible. And we'll keep it safe and sound for you. We have put things out in the parking lot. If you're absolutely anxious to get it, we can put it out in the parking lot and then you can come and pick it up. But really the governor wants everybody to stay home, so we're not encouraging that too much. Okay, so this is a vintage wood and metal high chair. Very cute print. Let's see if we can't get in on the price of that. And again, that's one of Beverly's items. Same phone number you've seen on other things. Okay, got a gorgeous rope leg, gate leg table. Beautiful finish on it. Traditional style. And there's the information on that. And of course, any of the decorative items that you see that you're interested in, you can also text Beverly about any of those or message me if you don't see Beverly's phone number and you're interested in something. Okay, here's a old trunk, wooden trunk, painted a pale yellow, and there's Bev's information on that. Can you read it? Okay. It's a funky store sign, and there's her information on that. The scale over here, I love old scales. Pennsylvania Scale Company. Look at the side of it. Okay, she's got it marked on sale, and here's all the information there. We've got an ornate shelf here that's got some old decoupage on it. Very cottagey, whimsical. And there's all Beverly's information for that. All right. You know what, let me go back to the scale. There's a little rustic table that this gal's sitting on that I think is super cute. It's got turned wood legs, natural wood finish. Let's see if I can sneak that tag out. There you go. Here's the information on that. Okay, still in Beverly's section. Beautiful library table here. It's got a drawer that opens here. Okay, she has really marked this table down on sale. There you go. Here's a pair of vintage dancer lamps with the original MCM shades. And you may think, wow, that's a big price on that. It actually is in line. These shades are hundreds of dollars alone in the shades. Really cool. Let me get closer in on that. This is for, you know, a very collectible. It's a collectible item, and for people who are really into mid-century. Okay. And then I like these boudoir lamps. She's got one here, and then get my finger in there, and one over there. It's a pair of these. There's her price. Try to get a close-up on those. I just think they're really cool. Art Deco style. They're great. Here's a piece from a church. Cheap paint. Here's our information. This is a cool task lamp. One of those heavy industrial style ones. It's called the Flex Arm. She's got 42 on that. That's Beverly. She's got a simple bookcase here. Not too old, but a cute fretwork on the side. And then here is her price on that. And again, remember, if you see any of the decorative smalls that I don't go over, you can ask me questions or text Beverly more information about that. Gorgeous crock under here, 10 gallon crock. What's the price on that? And then it is sitting in an old chippy green drawer with a cool, that was my finger, sorry, hardware handle. And then there's her information on that. Okay, and back up here, sorry folks, it's a little tight in here. This is a copper topped table with the little rivets in it. There's the information on that. The copper is really cool on it. Especially if you're needing to do like a coffee bar situation. Toledo scale, I've talked about this before, I love this scale. It's very heavy. And there you go, the information on that. This is a cool metal stool that she had. And let's see her tag information. It's right there. Beverly. And again, I'm going to scan over Beverly's phone number. So if you want to contact her about any of the items that you've seen today in her section, you can ask her questions, so that if you'd like to make a purchase over the phone with your credit card, we're happy to do that for you. All right, now we're gonna head on into Buddy and Benita's section. Okay, and now we're in Buddy and Benita's section. I'll just do kind of an overview here before we go walking around looking at everything. We've sold a few items since we were in here last. Okay, let's start with Grumpy Cat. So this is an old TV from the 1940s, 1950s. Olympic. And Buddy's taken the guts out of it and refinished it and made it into a cat bed, and I think it's adorable. And there is the information, and you would just text Buddy or message Buddy if you're interested in that piece. Okay, so we have this Victorian boudoir chair with the needle point. It's different. Definitely a true old piece. And there's the information on that. Some beautiful glassware up here. Sitting on top of this library table, oak table, beautiful fluted legs, and then turned at the bottom, and then this really cool cottagey detail at the end on the shelf. Pretty hardware. There's the top of it. It's a really gorgeous piece. And again, there's the information. You could call them. It's sitting on top of a table that's been repurposed. It's an old sewing machine base, iron sewing machine base with a modern scalloped top on it that they added. And there's all the information for that. Buddy and Benita. This is fun. This little Panasonic radio. Buddy said it worked. And there's their price on that. Just cute collectible. This is neat. I would call this a jelly cupboard. They've also got it listed as a step back cupboard. Good country piece. Look at the top. It's probably handmade up there. Mirror with a shelf attached to the jelly cupboard. At one point it was probably painted, then it's been stripped, but it's still got that old worn farmhouse feel. And can you see how narrow it is? It's good narrow size, could fit in a lot of places. Being that it's narrow, and there's their information. And of course they have lots of collectible, vintage collectible items, coffee grinder. So if you're interested in any of those items, feel free to contact Buddy. All right, then moving over this old chippy medicine cabinet. Really cool farm style. You have this one marked on sale. Again, call Buddy and Benita about that one. Oak side table here with the turned legs. Fantastic price on that. Old gray trunk here that Obi's in front of, sniffing everything. And the price there is that. And then lots of old boxes. And I'm going to flash over Buddy's contact number here in a minute. And that is that Bow's premium food sign there. Advertising sign. And again, if you want to contact Buddy about any of those pieces that you just saw, there you go. This number. All right, getting over here. So here is a curio cabinet. This is the kind that would have had the curved glass on the sides and the bowed front. But they have repurposed it, painted it a creamy yellow with a metal trim in the back, and then they did the curtains. Really cute piece. And it's got all this shelving in it. Great storage. Would be adorable in your bathroom. And here's the information on that. And again, you can text Buddy. Okay, and then continuing on with the video here, we've got this Empire sofa that has been reupholstered. The wood on it is in beautiful condition. If you have a traditional house and you'd like a mix of antiques and modern, this is a cool piece. So here's the information on that. Different owls, for those of you that are into owl collections. Over here we have an old metal bus door. School bus door. Neat. Reminds me of like some restoration hardware funkiness they would have had for sale. Beautiful oak dresser, bowed front, 4 drawer, incredibly good price. And some neat decorative items on top. Fireman's extinguisher. And here's the information on that. And lastly, we have this beautiful Eastlake settee with the green slubby fabric and the beautiful carvings. And there's the information on that. All right, we hope to hear from you, and just give Buddy a call if you saw anything in his section you would like to purchase.